There is so much going on in our universe. There are so many different dimensions. There's so many different aspects of self. There's so many aspects of non-self. There's so much going on. There's just so many different dimensions to be exploring, and to me, it's what's most exciting about life. Now, we are not the physical body, okay? There's a lot more to us than the physical body, is at least how I might say this. I have a feeling that if you click this video, you know what I'm talking about. Now, in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about blue kyanite, okay? This is my blue kyanite piece I'm lugging here. I want to talk about blue kyanite for using what is known as the energy/light body to explore the astral realms. This is very real. I'm very serious about this. I'm going to be talking about that in this video. I'm also going to be talking about using blue kyanite to help to balance energy. Now, I know that the astral travel sounds a lot more exciting than the energy balancing, but I'm telling you, to me, the energy balancing is the most pronounced effect of blue kyanite that brings me back to it every single time. I'll link right now underneath on the screen where you can skip to if you just want to jump straight to the astral travel part. So, blue kyanite. This is the crystal that is known as the crystal for speaking your truth. Now, I agree, but I have kind of a slightly different perspective as to crystal energy and how these things work. And I'm a total fanatic. So if you're somebody who's feeling crystal energy, my own personal opinion of it is that you are a channeler. You are able to shift your frequency to align with other frequencies around you and allow that energy to come through you, to be the vessel for it. This is what working with crystals is, in my own personal opinion. To me, the frequency that when you connect with it, to blue kyanite, the energy that comes through, if I had one human word that I could use to explain it, I would say smooth. That's what the energy of blue kyanite feels like to me. It's very smooth. So when we think about ourselves being a vessel for this, and we allow this new smooth energy to come in and to blend with our already taking place vibration and expression of ourselves, right? What we are doing is we are blending these energies together to create us. This is why crystals are such powerful tools, because we could use them to help to evolve and to consciously make choices to change and to grow certain aspects of ourselves. Blue kyanite is for people, in my opinion, who feel very intense. Blue kyanite is going to help to smooth that. Now, I think this is personally why I love blue kyanite so much, is because I am a very intense person. I might seem casual, I might seem very loose on the outside, but I'm very, very intense, and I am very serious a lot of the time. So blue kyanite to me, I mean, you get confidence boost, you get anti-anxiety, you get the ability to have your words simply flow through you. To me, this all takes place from the smooth energy of blue kyanite, because when you are just feeling smooth, you get confidence from that. You're not having anxiety. You're not having to think about what you're going to say. And this is actually a lot of what has to do with blue kyanite being able to balance energy, to smooth it out. Astral travel to me is something really, really quite exciting. Because it takes place in this really interesting dimension that is somewhat similar to our third dimensional reality, but where the power and the energy just kind of goes out and is able to exercise itself away from the physical, which is just really awesome. And the way that blue kyanite comes in with this is, I'll start explaining it in this way. We've got the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. We've got dimensions going all the way through. I just didn't want to write them all, but there's a lot of dimensions. Now, because all is one and reality from the external is literally just a reflection of who we are, right? So we are one with it all. There are all these different dimensions. Just like all these different dimensions, we ourselves have these different dimensions as well. So you can see represented. So you as well have all these different dimensions of yourself. So astral travel with blue kyanite. Blue kyanite, check them out. Blue kyanite has a frequency to it. Again, we are channelers. If we are feeling the crystal's energy, we're channeling that through ourselves. Blue kyanite, when you can channel through this frequency helps to increase the strength here of your purple color frequency. I'm talking about the energy astral body. This frequency resonates really strongly with that frequency as well. So if we can work with Blue Kyanite to associate ourselves and integrate that frequency, that energy, that expression, what happens is this part of us starts to grow and starts to become more active, because all these different dimensions of ourselves, whatever has the most energy at that time, whatever frequency is getting the most of our attention, this is the one that in a sense starts to have a certain kind of gravity to it. This dimension of us starts to become very active, very hello, this is what's going on right now. So you may even find yourself just randomly in the middle of the night, instead of going to sleep, starting to do crazy stuff like this and just fly outside of your body. You might not even need to be thinking about, how do I astral travel? Blue Kyanite is a kind of energy that might just start bringing that up anyways. I say this because this is exactly my experience. I've been doing a lot of astral traveling lately, and people that I actually am astral traveling to will tell me the next day that I showed up and had the conversation that I remember having. It's weird stuff like this. And to be completely honest with you, I don't know how I'm doing it, but I know that it's coming from Blue Kyanite. I'm very connected to my crystals. I am very sensitive to energy, and this is the energy that I am feeling in these experiences. Now, this happens every single night very strongly when I go to sleep with this next to me, or I've also got my Blue Kyanite pendant that sometimes I'll sleep with on. It's like I wake up the next morning and I've got kind of some rest, but there's this piece of me that knows that I've been everywhere. So I'm still working on remembering these experiences, but Blue Kyanite is to me what I personally give 100% of the, wow, this has started happening because of this. And this is just, it's such a crazy feeling. It's when you're in the astral realms, it feels so real. It feels so real. It's like it's reality. That's the weird thing. It's like actual memories that I have. When I'm doing things in the astral realm, it feels like a memory, just like if right now you were to try and remember like last week or something. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're just recalling a memory of your life. So the question here is, how do you work with Blue Kyanite to start accessing the astral realm? What you're going to want to do is to tap into the frequency and the energy of your Blue Kyanite. That's first and foremost. If you need help with that, if you're not 100% sure what I'm talking about, I have a video tagged in the description. It's called How I Enter the Dimensions of My Crystals. This will explain that process. Once you have entered that frequency, once you've resonated with it, once, in a sense, your energy body is rocking that vibration, baby, then the next thing to do is to start practicing, while you are encompassing that energy, start practicing shifting through the levels of your awareness, of your consciousness. What I mean by this is that every single night when you go to sleep, you are dozing off. You can feel it. It's this interesting feeling. We are shifting through different planes of experience and dimensions within reality every single night when we go to sleep. And just before you reach this dimension of sleep, the sleep dimension, there are other planes and frequencies and things that are sifting by that, if we've worked with this energy here, will have, again, a certain kind of gravity to it. It makes it much easier to pick out that panel before it passes by, and to choose, in a sense, to enter that dimension instead. This is very interesting to explain. I have a video where I've gone really deep into trying to explain these kinds of things with the Akashic records. I'll tag that video below for you if you're curious. I think that might be helpful even for someone who's trying to get to the astral realm, because it's less of somewhere that we're trying to get to and more of something that we already are. We just choose to tap into it. Blue Kyanite's energy will help you with that. Blue Kyanite's energy balancing properties. What I'm talking about here is sometimes a certain part of you is very active energetically, right? We can associate these kinds of overactive energies with chakra malfunctions as well. Blue Kyanite, no matter what system of your energy is like pushing real hard, always comes in and it levels everything. Guess what it's doing? It's smoothing. right? It's smooth. It's a smooth energy. It smooths out all of this energy inside of your body, and it just straightens it out. It just straightens it out every single time. If you're working with really high vibe crystals, blue kyanite's got to be part of your arsenal for this reason, because we want to be working with these powerful energies, right? And we want to be in that area, but we need something sometimes to help us to energetically still be balanced. Without the balance, we are unable to achieve and exercise our energy to the fullest of our ability. Having balance is so important. Blue kyanite balances your energy. Guess where our energy is taking place? Not in this physical body that we associate with so strongly, but in a higher dimension of ourselves. So when we are entering the astral realm, very easily, very naturally, because of our work with blue kyanite, what happens in the astral realm is we are experiencing this kind of energy that we are carrying, but we can almost see it more visually there. It's more tangible. It's more movable. There is incredible work that you can do in the astral realm. When you get real good at it, you can go around and you can actually heal people in the astral realm and help teach their astral body things. It's really cool. It's like a whole nother dimension of reality that we got going on. So when you're in that dimension, you can experience the energy of yourself, and you can move things around and do the energy work there. So this is what I like to think of, and this is really what I believe, is that blue kyanite is this powerful crystal to smooth energy out and to allow us to enter the bigger dimension of yourself that is able to actually physically work with this energy. It's really, really cool. It's really cool. I'm going to keep working with my blue kyanite. If you've got any tips for me, definitely feel free to leave me some below. I do make 3 videos a week, so make sure to click that bell notification, and I will see you for the next video. Have a good one.